Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Olise. Oh, it's played into the area. He can get that clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Camavinga. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with... He's having a shot! Oh, good spread. Now it's Olise. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Camavinga picks it up out wide. He's in a... Vinicius Junior! And that is masterful defending. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pinches it off him. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Carvajal. Valverde. Nice control. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Olise's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the... Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good. Can he finish? Carvajal is there, and he can get that clear. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Valverde, 15 minutes till half-time. Played out towards the right wing. Tchouaméni, and it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. And the counter-attack is on for France. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner then. Rodrigo goes short. And here's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Olise with the short one. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! That's a half-decent try. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Thuram. That's a dangerous ball. Camavinga! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Played into the middle. Eder Militao. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
France really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, good-looking ball. Upamecano goes sliding in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Valverde. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. Carvajal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni goes steaming forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Changement pour la France.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 8.
Dembele plays it short.
Le numéro 24.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. Great chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde, Mbappe, and he's there to belt it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koundé lays it forward, looking to play him in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he cuts out the supply. Spread neatly, and now the breakaway. And it's Valverde. Rodrigo.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice interception, well timed.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big chance! He has done it! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Changement en cours.
Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Doué. Lovely ball. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in. 9 minutes and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Après 87 minutes de jeu.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great ball, and he's in
Il
here.
y aura 4
And he's in on...
minutes de
There's the
transition.
shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And they can counter here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Thinks about the shot. Oh, super ball. Real chance! He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was... And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.